Continuing to hear stories of survival after a deadly tornado ripped through several Kentucky communities.
WKYT's Samantha Valentino is joining us now live from the Bill Vaughan Memorial Mobile Home Park in London. Samantha, tell us about the stories that you're hearing out there today.
Well, Bill and Amber, the stories that we're hearing coming out of these communities are truly remarkable. We know that 17 people lost their lives here in Laurel County and many others were hurt. One of them, a man we met today named Monroe Murphy. His trailer once sat where I'm now standing. That was before the tornado ripped it up and threw it dozens of yards away while he was still inside it.
I was hearing stuff hitting my trailer, and when I walked out on the porch, there was hail. Quarter-size, half-dollar-size hail hitting my porch.
Monroe Murphy says things then got eerily still.
I knew something was coming.
So he went inside. That's when the wind started to pick up. So Monroe got down on the floor.
The next thing I know, the trailer's up in the air. It turned over and slammed down on the roof.
Monroe was left with a head injury, which later required staples and cuts all over his arms and back.
It was like a bomb just exploded. And I ended up down there by that swimming pool, hanging on to a piece of wood, like I say, and it kept trying to take me. But I kept hanging on.
When the wind finally stopped, Monroe realized he was missing a shoe, a pant leg, and his glasses. And there was blood rushing down his face.
At that point in time right then, I looked over beside me and there was a Bible. And I mean within reaching distance where I was. A Bible in its case said, "The Lord has his angels watching over me."
And that was Psalm 91 there on that Bible's cover, reading, "He will give his angels charge over you to guard you in all your ways." Monroe says he took that as a direct sign that God was protecting him here Friday night. And he says though he lost everything in this tornado, he really does not want anyone to feel sorry for him. He really is just grateful that he still has his life. And since he got those staples in his head, Monroe has been right back out here helping his neighbors to pick up the pieces of their lives. That includes his next door neighbor, Samantha Johnson. She says her mother and her 6-year-old daughter, Phoenix, were here home alone Friday night. They were lying in bed together when that tornado tore their home to pieces.
It lifted us up and picked us, and we were in the air rolling. I could see everything flying around me until everything just stopped when we hit the tree.
And Diana says that they were wrapped in several blankets that night. She credits that to the reason that they are both here today. While Diana did fracture her back, somehow her little grandbaby walked away without even a scratch. Another one of those remarkable stories here live in Laurel County. Samantha Valentino, WKYT.